right, man, it's really good to be here. Thank you. I want to start off by just thanking my staff and everybody for coming out tonight to help us celebrate our sixth annual award ceremony and fundraiser. I'm really excited about the coming year, 2022, and so I want to thank you all. We're doing this video a little ahead of time because I want to talk about the organization. I really want to talk about like where we've been and where we're going, and a little bit about how we're going to get there too. You know, first of all, like obviously we all about supporting people within the criminal legal system. You know what I mean? And we do that the best we can. You know, like any bridge, any road, anything that leads us to the people that we want to serve, we are willing to go that route. You know, especially if it makes sense, especially if it's helping us. And one of the things that's near and dear to our program, the National ReEntry Network for Returned Citizens, is overcoming barriers to reentry. Barriers to reentry, man. Like something so simple, like it's so hard to do for some of us, right? And we're not free. We're not free until we are able to get those shackles and that albatross from around our neck. We can't get a job because we're still being discriminated because of our charge or our past. We can't get housing because that same discrimination is being held against us. We can't get a loan from a bank. Oh my goodness, you can't even get your certification or licensing. If you owe the city more than $100, you're gonna have an issue there, and plus you're gonna have a bigger issue with returning citizens because we obviously have fines, we have restitution and court costs that we have to pay, we have child support, we have things that that people expect us to pay, especially when we come home, and we're not able to pay these things because we're coming home broke. They only give you $80 to $100 in your pocket, when you leave the feds. So obviously we got a lot of work to do around that. We've been able to, our organization, we've been able to actually address the barriers ourselves within our organization. And I'm really happy about that because we've been able to hire people. We've been able to help people in spite of them not having their ID, in spite of them not having their Social Security card or their birth certificate, or even them on certain fines and things like that. And we help them by either helping to speed up the process ourselves by getting involved, or we find some type of subsidy that can help them with their fines and the restitution that they owe. It could be tickets, things like that. So I'm real like happy about that. One of the other things is, we had a successful year doing our Ready for Work program. I want to say it wasn't as successful before the pandemic, but under the circumstances, it was very, very successful. We had probably somewhere around 55% placement rating, which is not bad. We had probably a 80 to 90% graduation rating, which is really good. So most of the people that came to the program stayed in the program. You know what I mean? We didn't have a lot of disciplinary issues. We had some Dynamite Consultants. Dynamite Consultants. So, so I'm very proud of the work that my staff has done this past year. We had a Ready for Work program. We did a pilot, a housing pilot. We did a housing pilot. I think we started in October of last year. We were able to place to date, I think, if I'm not, somebody can correct me, but I believe we have 17 people in housing right now. Okay, so over the course of that year, we were able to house 17 people. We had 25 slots, and so, but we were able to get people. Through our partnerships, or our partnership with Sums, so others might eat. We were able to do that. Now, the even better news is that we didn't have. We had one incident, but we didn't put anybody out of housing. Everybody who came into our housing, they was able to stay and maintain housing with us. They still there right now. But even more exciting news is that now we have 50 units instead of 25 units. So now we have 50 units, and to those units we have efficiencies and one bedrooms. And so we're really, really happy about that. And so we got some work to do. We hopefully we're going to be able to hire a housing coordinator to help us to do that. We had a few things go on with the staff. The staff been excellent. They've been doing an excellent job all year. We've been making some administrative changes that helped us out quite a bit. We had some volunteers come into the organization and just take charge with a lot of the administrative stuff that we needed some help with. We got a lot of that, mostly all of it, cleaned up. So we're doing good administratively. We're in compliance with everybody, Uncle Sam, the city itself, and our funders, So that's good that's good news for the organization. But now, and then we have a newsletter. I don't even like to call it a newsletter, but that's basically what it is. It's called the Black Table Talk. Oh man, we put out some dynamite issues. We just put an issue out in November, and you all, many of you all get get those issues. So we have a really, really good nucleus of individuals that help us put that together, and that newsletter has been running strong now for over a year. I want to say that we're probably going into really close to our second year with this particular newsletter. So we've done some really interesting things with that. We're looking forward to some big things that I can't announce. I don't want to announce them until they happen. But they are in progress, and I could announce it, but I don't want to do it right now. So I want to keep a lot of those things. But we got some really good, interesting things that's coming up for us. We're going to be able to do more for our clients. Last year we fed our clients. Last year we got our clients jobs. We got our clients housing. We had a consultant come in and help our clients with trauma and having and getting some direction with their life. Oh man, very powerful, very meaningful. Clients got certificates in those classes, and they were able to give us feedback through surveys in those classes as well. And just really, really good feedback. So I wanted to come and really just sit down and talk about the National ReEntry Network, give y'all an idea of the progress that we've made. We had some little bumps, I particularly, if you look at your the itinerary for this evening, you'll see in my the chairman's words, you'll see where I'm talking about some of the a little bump that I went through with leadership, with me leading the organization. But we were able to kind of look at things for what they were and make the necessary changes. One thing when you have a staff and you include the staff in what needs to be done, we usually make better decisions. You know what I mean? And everybody has like a responsibility within that particular decision. So that's that. Those things ended up working out. They ended up working out because I didn't have to make these decisions all by myself. I brought it to the staff attention that I would be making, or I want to make these decisions, but I also allowed them to be involved in that process. So, which made it a lot smoother for everybody. So, 2022. So, you know, that's what we're looking forward to. We got big aspirations for 2022. We survived the pandemic thus far. We're back working full time in the office. Obviously, we masked up and very conscious of the variants that are out here, and we're keeping our clients safe. We got plenty of protective equipment on hand to keep our clients safe and their families safe. So so I'm really excited. I can go on and on talking about the National ReEntry Network. I'm sure I missed. Oh yeah, I did. I missed the Peer Navigator program. We launched the Peer Navigator program October the 1st, and we had a really big launch that people showed up. We started matching people up, leading up to March the 1st, and then so the program has been doing really well. We're in the beginning stages of it, so obviously we're learning a little as we go along. But we've been matching people out really well. We've been able to stay in people's business. That's what it's all about. We got to stay in your business. We got to find out what kind of business you want to get involved in and how you want to move forward with your life. And then we're going to support you 100%. That's what it's all about. But we also want those individuals to get involved in the work, the advocacy work that we're doing. Because, as I brought up earlier, we want to look at the barriers to reentry. So I'm sitting here with one of the staff now, Mr. Blow. He got some questions for me, so I'm gonna give him an opportunity to ask me a few questions, and then I'm gonna answer those.